So I got started in music, many years into my life after I grew up playing sports my whole life, and I moved into playing college baseball, and I thought that that would be something that I would move on and do professionally, but I had some knee surgeries that kind of stopped that from happening. And right after college I moved home and I started helping my dad do landscaping for a living. And at that point I started learning how to play the guitar, and I kind of stuck with that and started learning how to sing along with it, and got my first real show out playing in front of people probably about a year after that, and decided to write my own music for the first time, and it led me to where I'm at now with Big Loud Records, and I couldn't be more excited. Yeah, so going from sports into music, I mean, with the whole music, my whole thing was I played sports my whole life, so that come very easy to me. And once I started learning how to play the guitar, it didn't come easy. I mean, it was really, really hard. I had to work my hind end off at it. I mean, much like sports early on. But it just kind of clicked, and I eventually got it, and I'm glad I stuck with it. And with the whole songwriting, I mean, I didn't know how to write a song when I first sat down to write music. It was just, I just wrote down what I felt at the time and the kind of music that I loved, and tried to write music like that. And really that was it for me. Some of my favorite sports, I'm a crazy football fan. I mean, that is, without a doubt, my favorite sport. Like, I can't live without watching football. I'm a huge Carolina Panthers fan. Some days we have a few things to cheer about, most days we don't. But I played college baseball, so I love baseball as well. But if you were to put them side by side, I'm going to choose to watch football over baseball. But now that I'm kind of out of both, my thing is golf, man. Anytime I can get out on the golf course, I love to play golf. A story that I can't wait to take home and tell my parents about, and the rest of the family about during Thanksgiving is I grew up a huge Braves fan my whole life. And I also grew up a huge Chipper Jones fan. So this was something really cool that happened to me over the last year. I got to go to a Braves game, and they do this thing where they'll have a young artist out. Usually you have to have a song out on the radio. For me, they did a favor, which I was excited about, but they'll let you come out on the field and they'll let you play 3 songs to the whole stadium acoustically. So I got to take some of my band guys out there, and right as I was taking the field, they gave me a authentic Braves jersey with my name on the back, and that was honestly one of the coolest moments that I've had. It was just, an amazing moment for me, and it just so happened to be Chipper Jones' jersey retirement night. So it's just, that was an amazing night. One that I'm not going to forget, and one that I can't. I mean, I've told my parents about it, but one I'll tell the rest of the family about is Thanksgiving. Country music to me is a mindset, and it reminds me and takes me back to where I grew up at, my roots. And country music's expanded a lot, and I can't wait for people to hear my sound and my style of country music, and I feel like it's influenced from everything that I grew up on and listened to, and that's one of those things I just can't wait for people to hear.